Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Chris and this reading is for the general collective of the twin flame soul connections out there. It will not be for everyone watching, so if it resonates with you, please comment below. And if not, please be sure to check my channel for other messages you need to hear. And remember, time, energy, and gender are fluid. Feel free to reverse roles however they apply to you. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel, and tap that notification bell so you don't miss future readings. So, guys, welcome back. To those of you who are returning, thank you so much. I love you guys. And for those of you who are new, I love you as well. And so, welcome to this crazy journey, right? If you are new, please feel free to connect with me. I love hearing from you guys in the comments, private messages, private readings. So all of my social media links are down below, as well as my website and a link to my new channel, Woo Works LLC, where I will be doing things like guided meditations coming this fall. So if you like that jam, please click over and subscribe, and feel free to share with someone else who likes the same things. So, this is going to be an intimate, extended reading for the Divine Masculine Collective. So, however you resonate, whether you feel as if you are divine masculine or divine feminine, please understand that the roles can reverse and flippy floppy many times on this crazy journey, okay? And so remember that if you do resonate with the twin flame journey, it is not about another person, okay? This is not some desperate attempt to, resurrect your toxic ex, okay? This is your soul, okay? This is not some external thing. This is who you are inside. So it's all about your spiritual journey. It's all about remembering that you are whole and complete, and that you don't need a physical thing or person to do that for you, okay? Yes, it's beautiful to connect in divine union, and also physical union with your twin flame. However, the majority of the journey, most of the time, is that separation period, okay? And it's required in order for you to grow and ascend into the highest version of yourself, okay? So remember, if you're watching this reading because you're in separation with your person, you are never truly separate from your twin flame, okay? You cannot be separate from that which you are. All right. So please remember to take the reading as it resonates. Do not force it to fit or allow it to take you away like Calgon. This is going to be about your person, okay? Whoever they are. And so if you are under the age of 18, please click off and have a blessed day in the Lord, as some of the images in the tarot of sexual magic can be quite scandalous. We don't want any youngins' eyes and ears scarred for life, and I will not be held responsible for such things. So if that is you, please exit left, and if you're sticking around, let's get started with the romance angels. So what do we have for the divine masculine energy? And we'll see what is the general energy surrounding the collective of divine masculines at this time. So we've got trust. Ooh, past life relationship. Well, I mean, duh. So very interesting. And we got, we got the Witcher and Yennefer over here. I love this card. Okay. So years and years ago, before The Witcher was invented. Well, I'm not sure if it actually was invented or not, because I know it was based on a video game. I'm sure Dorian Virtue had no idea what was going on with that. But anyways, she predicted this very image in season 1 of The Witcher. And so let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Listen, I told y'all it was going to be extended, okay? So we've got true love at the bottom of the deck. This is the romance of a lifetime. So first of all, before we get carried away like Gone with the Wind, we know that the twin flame journey is not all about romance, right? It's got nothing to do with that. It's about coming back to that place of remembrance and knowing that you are unconditional love, okay? That is how you are born into this world. And so the fact that true love, this is the romance of a lifetime, is coming up, I think that the Divine Masculine is feeling it now. I think they're starting to feel the feelings. And it could be a lot having to do with the fact that we are in retrograde season. Pluto is retrograde, Saturn retrograde. We've got a lot going on with the eclipse and this like magical portal. We had the Pleiades lineup, over a week ago, and a lot of activations and downloads and messages happening over the last couple of weeks in these collective messages. So I love how this person here is cherishing this woman, right? He is holding her hands and he is staring into her. And we got old Cupid back here like, this is exactly what we've been lining things up for behind the scenes. So kind of that element of Cupid's arrow striking and it really just being true, right? This is true. What is that song? This much is true. Oh, I love that song. And I think of, what is that movie? The Wedding Singer? I think that song is in that movie. Anyway, so with trust and past life relationship, the situation is calling for you to have faith, and you have known each other before. So perhaps Divine Masculine is also starting to trust in the universe. Okay, maybe things haven't been going their way so hot in the physical, and it's really starting to get to them, right? And oftentimes, in general, when we lose something, we often figure out that that we love it, right? And so perhaps this separation is getting to them, and they know that they need to start trusting in the connection, in the universe. Okay, and having faith in what you two share is so important, because they already know that you're connected beyond just this lifetime. They know that this goes back and back, and perhaps that's something that they've been receiving downloads about. Okay, having flashbacks and memories, dreams of lives gone by. Okay, and now I'm hearing I dreamed a dream. So for those of you who like the show Lucifer, y'all definitely need to check out the new episodes. That song is in there. So anyways, so let's see what's going on. I really want to know what is in the Divine Masculine's conscious thoughts. So we're starting out with the Seven of Pentacles. Interesting. By the way, I really enjoy this wide shot that I've got going on here. Let's see what we have for their heart space. How are they feeling towards the Divine Feminine at this time? So you've got the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Oh, bless Divine Masculine's heart. Poor thing. Okay, so let's see how they're viewing the Divine Feminine at this time. How are they viewing this connection? So we've got the Moon. Ooh, Divine Feminine energy. This guy actually looks like my Divine Masculine. Just saying. Okay, so what are their intentions or their actions moving forward? Okay, so we've also got the King of Wands popping up in reverse as well. So their intentions moving forward. King of Wands in reverse. So let's find out. Almost had a chunk pop out. Like the deck was going to be like, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me explain. So let's see what their desired outcome is with the feminine. And we've got the Four of Wands. Nice. So it's on the bottom of the deck. We have the Four of Cups. Also in the reverse, I might add. So a lot of reverse energy here. And in general, perhaps all of the reversals could just simply be a statement to the retrograde season, and a little a little hat tip to that whole thing, because that's kind of the energy I'm seeing. Four of Cups in reverse, it's like they're no longer allowing themselves to focus on what didn't work. Okay, they're starting to kind of look for the outs. They're looking for the opportunity in all that they've been through in this situation with you, Divine Feminine. We know that the Four of Cups is a card of missed opportunity, disappointments. Also, I see this as a feeling of boredom or feeling despondent, basically, or not interested. And so with that in reverse, I feel like maybe they've done that in the past. Maybe they have kind of shown you that they weren't interested, feminine. But it's because they weren't satisfied with themselves, okay? And so now I see this divine masculine trying to find a way to get out of that energy, right? They want to utilize the opportunity at hand because what's at hand is a giant cup, right? And most likely a cup of love. So let's see what they're thinking. The Seven of Pentacles. What did I just hear? What are they thinking? You know what? Y'all need to stop. Whoever said that. So, Seven of Pentacles. We know this to be another sort of like missed opportunity energy if you're not willing to wait for the seeds to grow. Okay, so we know old sausage links over here, they've already done the deed and planted the seed, if you know what I mean. So basically they've had this feast. Okay, they are content. They already know what they've sown, okay? Now, the divine masculine being in their conscious mind right now, they know that they've planted this seed with you, feminine. They realize that it's been a long time coming and waiting for this connection to come into fruition, and it could feel very disheartening. However, this is also the energy of someone realizing that they've been putting a lot of effort into the physical and not getting the results that they had hoped for, okay? And we also saw this theme popping up recently as well. So with the Eight of Pentacles coming up in reverse, I really feel like, first of all, pobrecito, look at this poor guy right here. He's like, hey, he's trying to play with her. He's being playful. And she's like, not today, motherfucker. I'm drinking my tea. So she clearly looks disinterested, okay? So another energy moving from the 7 to the 8, working really hard, really being dedicated. And again, there's this just energy of not quite getting there, not being able to truly find that stability and security in these physical connections that they're building, okay? And so perhaps in their heart space, this comes up in the reverse because it's like they're tired from doing all of this hard work. They're tired of offering their energy and not getting it back, right? And so maybe they feel overworked. Maybe they feel overdone. And they know that they need to build this stability and keep moving. But I think it's just a lot harder than what they anticipated. And so with retrograde season meaning slowdowns and delays, and I don't know, I heard someone say, that it's really just making them want to nap. Plans being canceled, communication in general is kind of fuzzy right now. And so with the eclipse energy and all of the retrogrades happening, Pluto being the planet of transformation, and Saturn being the planet of karma, basically, it's a lot, okay? And so the masculines right now are like being forced to face the music of all of the work they've been putting into the physical, and how it's been not only moving along terribly slowly, but it's actually starting to grind to a halt, okay? And so with the moon coming up here and how they're viewing the feminine, again, divine feminine energy, I think that right now they see feminine as perhaps keeping her secrets, okay, in a sense. They see the feminine utilizing their intuition, perhaps being honest even about their feelings, or just in general experiencing some emotions about the connection, right? This is deeper emotions and things that are hidden. So perhaps this is a message saying that the divine masculine is seeing below the surface of what the feminine is putting out there, and he knows, okay, he knows that in the reflection of these mirrors, he knows that the true connection still exists, okay? Because the feminine is thriving right now. The feminine is getting in touch with her emotions and understanding a lot, especially in separation, right? We learn so much about ourselves during these times. So this is something very deep. And I think, like I said, the message is that the masculine is seeing below the surface with the feminine and understanding how deep perhaps the connection actually goes. So with the King of Wands popping up in reverse, I'm hearing emasculated, okay? So, you think of the King of Wands. Look, he's protecting her. We don't need fucking clothes. Just, you know what? Pack your cape today. That's it. We'll only be needing capes and boots. No clothes necessary. Oh, don't forget your crown, okay? So King of Wands takes control. He's action-packed. He's charismatic. He follows his soul purpose. He goes after what he wants. He's a protector. This is daddy, okay? But in the reverse, I feel as if their desire is perhaps to become unstuck from following that passion, okay? From moving forward in their purpose. It's like they want to embrace the feminine, but right now, they're stuck, okay? They're not feeling that power. They're not feeling that charisma. Perhaps they're feeling very insecure about themselves, like a lack of power, feeling low about themselves, or indecisive about what direction they're wanting to go. Okay? So it's like they know that they want to put work into the physical here with you, feminine, and they want this to be a situation where you feel protected by them and they feel protected by you. The problem right now is that perhaps action isn't happening on their part. And again, now isn't really the time for action, okay? Now is not the time. Now is the time to reflect. So perhaps also this is their intention to reflect on the ways in which they have failed in following their passion and purpose, in ways that they've failed to protect the feminine, all the while maybe thinking they were. Maybe thinking if they would bury themselves in work and just, ignore that this was happening and try to keep the connection a secret. What they were actually doing was, again, allowing themselves to grind to a halt. Because no matter how hard and fast and far you run, you are never truly separate from your twin flame, okay? So, maybe it's like they're realizing where they've been running in the past and they're wanting to find that passion and purpose again. Their desired outcome is union, period, point blank, done. They want you to ride them on a fucking tree swing, okay? They want this shit to happen. They want to come into union. This is stability. It's marriage. It's happiness. They know that it hasn't happened in the past, but this is what they've desired all along. This is what they've always wanted. And not only what they've wanted, but what they knew, okay, with this past life relationship popping up, they know that this was the promise that you guys made, okay? They know that this is what you signed up for. On some level, they're realizing that within themselves. And they're starting to see where focusing so hard on the physical has actually taken them away from their soul's mission, from their journey, from their destiny. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some clarity with the mini. So I love how we have so much coming up for their thoughts. Okay, so first of all, we've got the Five of Pentacles, which we know is lack. Okay, they're definitely missing you. Okay, they're missing you. Again, I'm hearing I dreamed a dream. It's like I dreamed a dream in time gone by. What are the words? God dang, I can't remember. When hope was high and life worth living. Okay, so it's like they had a dream that they would reunite with you, right? There was this vision, this promise, okay? But the Five of Pentacles talks about being left out in the cold, struggling financially, or just in general, a lack mentality, a state of lack, a struggle. So perhaps it has been a struggle for them and they've been dealing with the devil, right? The devil pops up in reverse because, this is what they know needs to happen if it hasn't already happened, because what's not happening is the Ten of Cups, okay? Popping up in the reverse, they're aware that this reunion that they've wanted with you, it's not happening because they've been spending too long dealing with these toxic situations that have kept them going round and round and round on an endless loop like hell, okay? Again, our Lucifer reference, for those of you who know what I'm talking about. This is their hell loop, okay? Their hell loop is their regret of not coming into union with the person that they know is their complete emotional fulfillment. Someone who they know they're supposed to have a family and a life and happiness with, okay? And so, again, they're aware of the seeds that they planted. They know what it is that they sowed into the physical. They're coming to that awareness now because that's what Mercury retrograde does. That's what Saturn retrograde does. It forces you. It forces you to see the truth of the matter. And I love how even in the upright position, we've got this man like literally turning his back and walking away from this like hot woman, okay? And he's like, nah, I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna go chill over here. And she's like, but everything you've ever wanted is over here. And he's like, nah, I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna dance with the devil a little bit longer because I feel like, the physical world is where I really need to put my attention and my focus into. If I work really fucking hard, then all of these issues will just go away and I'll have all of the things. I'll be successful and rich and happy, right? But that's not something that you can be. Those are all things. Those are all things that can be lost at any moment. The one thing you can never lose is your soul, okay? But if you sell your soul to the devil, trust and believe you're going to be dancing for a little while, okay? Once you get in those toxic situations, sometimes it's so hard to see that you're there. And I'm thinking of Pleasure Island and Pinocchio. It's like the kids they forget all about their families and everything because the longer you spend in that toxic energy and environment or with toxic people, the more you slip away from what it's truly, supposed to be for you, okay? So, Divine Masculine, let's clarify this Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And look at this, more dancing. So we've got the Five of Swords, okay? So we know the Five of Swords to be conflict, petty arguments, winning at all costs, even if you feel like an asshole about it. So in their heart, it's like they know they've been struggling and they've been putting themselves through this struggle, through a mind fuck. For what? For what? They're realizing now, okay? They've been dancing with the devil for way too long. And nothing is happening the way that they thought it would. So let's clarify how they're viewing the feminine. So clarifying the moon. And we've got the world. So feminine, they view you as their world, period. They know that in order to complete this painful cycle, that all they need to do is be honest about their emotions. They see you doing that. They see you being authentic and true, and it's forcing them to look in the mirror, okay? It's forcing them to see that this cycle needs to be complete, okay? This also could represent worldwide travel, but ultimately I see someone admiring someone else, okay? Obviously, they just completed the deed. Once again, they're done. But he's not. He's still admiring her. And so perhaps that's also another message for you. Perhaps the Divine Masculine is seeing you feminine, completing major cycles, doing the damn thing, and rocking your own world. And they're realizing that after all this time, it's you who they still desire, okay? So let's clarify the King of Wands in reverse. Gosh, the water filter sounds like a drum roll. It's so loud. Let's see what we've got for the King of Wands in reverse as their intentions or actions moving forward. Okay, so we got the Four of Swords. So again, this is about healing, okay? What they're trying to do right now is they're reflecting on the ways in which they were not of this energy, in ways that they've passed by all of the things that were meant for them in order to, gain control in the physical world, okay? Four of Swords, I'm pretty sure she's got the control here, Okay. She's in complete control of this man's pleasure. And so they intend to heal and surrender to this connection. I think right now, the divine masculine just intends to rest and reflect. That is exactly what this card is. And you know what? I always hear that K Sarah Sarah energy with the Four of Swords. Like whatever will be, will be. They know they need to focus and surrender and turn that energy upside down. And I just got deja vu. So let's clarify the Four of Wands. We have the Four of Cups in reverse again. So another clarity. Divine Masculine's done focusing on the past and all of the disappointing shit that didn't work out the way they expected to, right? They're done focusing on the cups that aren't fulfilling them, and they're ready to look for a way now to accept the cup. They're like, is the cup still available, basically? Because you know what they say, like, you get handed a golden opportunity that you don't want to miss out on, because you don't want to pass it by and it be gone, right? But something that is truly meant for you will never pass you by. Okay? It might seem like it. It might seem in separation as if this person has passed you by or that they've forgotten about you, but they haven't, okay? They've been really dissatisfied with the situation that they put themselves in, and they're now looking back through this gate and hoping that the opportunity is still available to them. So bottom of the deck, to clarify for the Four of Cups, we've got the Justice energy. So Libra energy coming in, Sword of Truth, balancing the scales, karmic justice, and all of those great things, right? So in the recent past, for some of you, your divine masculine could be going through a divorce. Oh, my ear is ringing like crazy. For some of you too, this could be them just, balancing their own lives, gaining balance over their mind, body, spirit, understanding and realizing where they did pass up this opportunity and perhaps where they shouldn't have, right? And so justice comes in, and obviously I always hear justice is served. So for whatever this is, only you will know, justice has come into this divine masculine's life. And so for a lot of you, that is the energy that opens up that door, perhaps closing these karmic cycles. And again, some of you, divorce, separation, breakups, and other things of that nature. Those are all happening here in the recent past, and we've been seeing a lot of that in the collective readings. Now the divine masculine is realizing, okay, now that the dust is starting to settle and they're in a place of healing, they're realizing where they fucked up, right? They were realizing where they missed the boat. So good thing the boat comes around every once in a while, you know what I'm saying? So let's get some cards from the Under the Roses deck and see what this divine masculine's challenge is. That one came out really fast and with a flip. So the Mountain on the bottom of the deck, okay? Obstacles, barriers, blockages, challenges, delays. Well, duh. We're asking about the challenges, so of course the Mountain comes up. This masculine has been climbing every mountain basically, and trying to bust through these blockages. We know that what's on the other side is growth, is something new. It's a new day. And once these challenges are tackled, they are aware of what's on the other side, feminine, and that is you. So interesting. Let's go ahead and see what else we've got here. We've got the Fish, we've got the Gentleman, and the Anchor. So interesting. So I kind of feel like with the Fish, I'm trying to see the keywords on this card because I forget. So let me get the book really fast. Okay, so that's okay. The Fish is money, finances, desires, wishes, luxury, and also illusions. Okay, so we've got the King of Pentacles on this, on the bottom of this card. So again, we already saw the Five of Pentacles. We know that the divine masculine has been struggling, perhaps financially. perhaps also being caught up in the illusion of the physical world, as even though the King of Pentacles is, you know, nurturing and kind and stable and loyal and grounded, sometimes they can be a little too grounded, right? So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, it can be grounded and they can also be stubborn. Okay. And so when it comes to finances, that's not something you want to fuck with an earth sign about. Okay. That's not where you want to go with them. So if your person is an earth sign, particularly, they could be struggling with coming up into this King of Pentacles energy and realizing that, you know, that's the reason basically for their struggle, is because they care too much about what's going on in the physical. Okay. What else? So we've got the Gentleman, Ace of Cups. So we know this is divine masculine, okay? Young man, someone who is coming forward with a rose. Okay, Ace of Cups. Obviously, we know this is true love energy, but it's coming up as a challenge. So perhaps the challenge is the fact that they are a little bit too anchored into the physical. And that is what they're understanding those things. I see this as someone feeling tied down still. And with the Nine of Swords, I feel as if it's going on inside of their mind. All right. I don't think this person actually is tied down. Okay, Cricket, I hear you. I don't think this person is really tied down. I think that they're just feeling that in their mind. They're struggling and they are perhaps even having nightmares. They could really be worried about how they are going to come forward and make this offer of love to you. And so that is the challenge in itself. So understanding that they've been putting too much focus into the physical world and feeling anchored down in their mind. Okay, it's like, again, we know this energy here is like they know what they sowed into the reality that they're in. They know what they chose to do and they know what they missed out on. And so they could be feeling very guilty or even ashamed of turning away from you, Divine Feminine. And that can be very difficult to move forward because now they have to be worried about you rejecting them. Okay. So let's go ahead and move forward. I'm actually going to get some extra cards and see what is the message that this Divine Masculine wants you to know about their journey. Okay. What do they want you to know about their journey? Let me find out. The cricket just popped up after this loud ass cricket. I said I heard your ass. Okay, so we've got the cricket, which is the conscious, right from wrong, gut feelings, intuitive calling, good health, initiative, good luck, emotional intelligence, and foresight. The end. The masculine is understanding now where they went wrong. Okay, they're feeling it and they're conscious. They know deep down in their gut, okay? They know what they need to do in order to move forward. Okay, so we have the foresight energy as well. They know that they need to expand their emotional intelligence of the situation and open themselves up emotionally. Now we've also got the ship. So we've got journey, vehicle of faith, trust. We've also got trust up here as well. Trade, commerce, wealth, spiritual path, exploration, adventure, desire, and healing. So I see this as the journey. They're awakening to the journey. Okay? They're understanding that it's more than just what's going on in the physical world. This is about their spiritual path. And they're preparing themselves to go on this journey with you, feminine. They desire this connection to be healed. All right, so let's put these over here. This cricket really is killing me. This is so funny. Okay, so let's get some lovers oracles and see what is, oh, just look down. It was 33:33 on the timer. Let's see what the message is from Spirit. And this could also come up as messages from your person. Just depends on the context. We have one on the floor already. Let's see what else we've got. All right, that's a lot. So On the floor, we've got you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. So, what do we say? The time of separation is absolutely 100,000% necessary, okay? Through all of this turmoil, your blessing is going to be revealed, feminine, and it may come in the form of many blessings. Okay, so I do feel as if Spirit just wants to remind you that, everything is going to work out. Everything is going to be okay. Okay, not everyone realizes things at the same rate as others. And we do know, and we were prepared for the fact that we would awaken long before our twin. Okay, and so as they go through these realizations and start to understand the consequences for their actions and take accountability for how they have played a role in this separation. Because again, you think you're feeling it, feminine, you might think you're the only one, but they also feel it too, okay? Just in a different way. They don't recognize and understand it the way that we do, which is kind of a relief in a sense, because I almost feel like knowing all of these things and having this knowledge is sometimes a big burden to carry, especially knowing that divine masculine doesn't see it that way, they don't understand it that way, but trust me, they are feeling it. Okay, they're getting the signs just like you. They're getting the dreams, and again, whether they understand it on that level or not, they're still processing that information. Okay, so we've also got acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times, we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. Exactly. Don't force it. It's time to just accept things as they are and understand that everything happens for a reason. Okay? There are no coincidences. We've also got friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. So, again, we talked earlier about the fact that the twin flame journey is not all about romance, okay? It's about agape love, universal love, friendship love. It's connecting on a level that other people in this world don't seem to really understand, okay? We live in a time of entitlement and an instant gratification, okay? And so most people don't even have it in them to open themselves up to that level of love, because love is something that is exchanged like a thing, okay? And that's not what love is. It is way deeper than that. It is what we are. And so, for those who are out there that use love as a currency, it's really a shame, okay? It's time for you to nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, okay? Nurture that genuine, unconditional love. Think of your twin not as your romantic partner, not as your sexual partner, but as your best fucking friend, okay? They are you, you are them. Time to nurture that friendship within yourself. So you've also got surrender, okay? At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. So more of that trust energy, okay? It takes lots of time sometimes for people to release those karmic cycles. It's not just cut and dry in a lot of these situations, which is where these long bouts of separation happen, and it's torturous, yes, but it's required, okay? So while we say, protect your energy from the karmics and all of these things, like, listen, no harm is going to come to someone who is true of heart and spirit, okay? So don't let that energy affect you. While yes, we want to protect our energy in general by not sharing it with those that don't deserve it, and by allowing ourselves to protect our own peace and things of that nature, we also need to practice gratitude. Okay, surrender to the things that we can't control and accept the fact that your twin flame is with their karmic partner, because there are major lessons that are needing to be learned that cannot be taught by us. Okay? And so as your divine masculine learns these lessons and prepares to come into divine union with you, It's important to allow yourself to release and let go of the outcome, because you will be pleasantly surprised when your blessing shows up, okay? And it will come in an unexpected way. So look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way, okay? So regardless of that end part, like examining what's causing you to feel this way, whenever you're looking for your twin, look inside yourself. Whenever you're wondering what your twin is thinking or feeling about you, look inside yourself. Okay? Look inside yourself, because that is where they are always. Okay? Lots of exercises and things. I mean, definitely, if communication is an issue, open yourself up. Stop blocking yourself off. Connect to your divine masculine in the 5D. Let them know that it's safe. Let them know that you love them, regardless of any any foibles that they may have between you, between them and other people, or vice versa. It's not about that. Love is unconditional, because that's what you are. It's endless, and you cannot be something that you are not, if that makes any sense. So let's get some eternal messages and see what this divine masculine would like to say. I feel like the angle over here is so off. Everything is just kind of to the side. So maybe I'll lay these messages over here. So let's see what your divine masculine has to say to you, divine feminine. And like, where the fuck did that cricket go, by the way? Oh my gosh. Like, maybe we weren't done listening to your beautiful music, sir. Okay. So we've got 2 on the floor and a bunch over here. Good. So divine masculine definitely has a lot to say. All right. So first off, I have options, but I only want you. Okay. So they know that they could probably, get with someone else. They could probably, find someone other than you, but they don't want that. They don't want anyone else. They want you. And so we've also got, I never meant to hurt you. It wasn't you, it was me. So again, more of that looking in the mirror energy, understanding, their role in things. Maybe they blamed you in the past, feminine, and now they're starting to see how they contributed to the separation, right? I don't want you to be with anyone else. So not only do they only want you, but they also don't want you to be with anyone else. So again, this true love and this romance popping up at the beginning of the reading, they're feeling the feels. I'm not blind to the signs. I do see them. What were we just talking about too? They see the signs too. They just don't process it the same way that we do. You really are the best thing that has ever happened to me. So they know who you are, feminine. They know the role that you played in their life. You really have been by my side. I see that, and I do cherish you for that. Yes, they know. They know that you've always been there. And on some level, they also know that you will always be there. I want to reconcile with you. Yes, beautiful. I mean, we saw that with the 4 of Wands popping up in their desires. I'm planning to surprise you. What did I say? It's going to come in an unexpected way, you guys. You're not even going to see it coming. I'm protecting this connection. And I think we also mentioned that earlier as well. It was you. It was always you. Oh my gosh. Honestly, I don't think a better set of cards could have come out for this reading. This was such a great reading. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, if you guys would like to share your story publicly, please comment below. I love to hear the stories of how you connected with your twin flame. And also, if you don't feel like sharing publicly, always feel free to, just look down. It was 43, 33. So lots of threes coming up in this reading. But also, like I said, feel free to contact me in private as well. You can send me an email or DM me on Instagram or Facebook. Um, and then again, with the private readings, you guys, if you'd like to get on that list, please feel free to do so. When I return from my trip, I actually plan to start going live and doing more things. So again, if you have any suggestions for the channel, if there are any things that you would like me to do, please feel free to also comment your suggestions. Anyways, I love you guys so much, and stay tuned for more great content. I love you. Bye.